From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on third down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And Gold is able to put it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Here's Reed. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help them big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
Open space inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line.
57 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here, well, it's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing things out, it's hotter for the defensive side, and they sag a lot quicker.
Yeah, they say the dog days of August, the heat we're seeing here today, dog days of September, and the advantage right now on the offensive side. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
They'll run with Mostert.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone.
They'll run with Mostert.
And across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown.
Raheem Mostert
taking it in for... So the 49ers, they're getting set to go on offense. 1st and 10. A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Throwing on first down is Brady. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the 49ers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. Oh, the return is Reed. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And now we'll hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play. Brady to Gronkowski. 44 yards. Brady now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Looking for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Back now here in Santa Clara. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in here by Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. On the run, it's Bush. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Reggie Bush, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. 5 plays there on that drive, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Ravens have got it. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Throw left side complete. That's Bush. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Brady. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down. 4th quarter. Down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. On 2nd down, it's Bush. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Reggie Bush, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Garoppolo and the Niners now. Down by 15. 1:56 to go. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 7 yards to pick up there. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 40. Now Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Garoppolo again. And his throw here is incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. Going for it all. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance. It just was unsuccessful.
The return is Ward. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
One final try now for Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated again. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Garoppolo looks to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Partner, it took a while for him to lock onto a receiver, and he finally found his man coming left to right across the formation. But by the time he got the ball to him, not much of a chance to turn upfield and make anything out of it.
He's got White here. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete and brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Brady bounces forward on the jet sweep. Moss going to have a 1st down and more. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Brady now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is taken in at the 5. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. Back now here in Santa Clara. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Randy Moss there to make the grab. And the Ravens go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants
in the Yale Bowl,
right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
The Niners on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
11, 12, here we go. 60.
To throw is Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. The 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
That's it, baby.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They run with Harris. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And he's got this down to the 35.
Now, there was a time when I would have been upset at teams throwing the ball with a big lead late, but I've evolved a little bit. I've come around. Ultimately, they're looking for first downs, and if they think the air is the best place to do it, then so be it. In addition, you probably got a quarterback that's a nice bonus if he keeps completing passes. So they want to keep throwing the football? Fine by me.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. Brady going to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up
the coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 4. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Brady. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. Here's Brady to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. On 1st down, Brady. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Touchdown! Franco Harris, 44 yards, as they have taken the lead.
It's hard to find teams that carry a fullback on their roster nowadays in the modern NFL. But Franco Harris, truly one of the greats to ever play that position. Found the end zone 91 times in his career. I know he's listed as a fullback, but he carried it like a tailback.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 35 on 2nd down, Burrow. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Charles Halen gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also fourth down now. Here we go. It's Burrow on fourth down. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. They can't tackle it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Brady to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead by a single point. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Packers pick it up. The 30. 10. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
And Hill will opt for the touchback. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Packers give him nowhere to go. They bring him down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes, and his throw is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Shedding the tackle.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back now at Lambeau. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The drive starts with Reggie Bush. Able to power through. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it in the hands of Bush.
As many games as the 2 of us do, I would hope that one day we'll be able to solve this riddle. Why is it on a hot day that one team has more trouble with the heat than another, and especially when you can't stop a guy running the ball?
You know it's September in the booth, though, when you and I have both removed our coats, and those were gone in the 1st quarter.
They were gone in the 1st quarter, and what we're watching now is a defense mentally giving in and sagging a little bit because they haven't been able to stop it.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
To throw is Brady. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Brady. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. And he's taken down inside the 30.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Brady going to look to throw. Open man left side is Gronkowski. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. You did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 4. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To try again after the sack. Brady on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Brady going to go on 4th down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Here's Brady. Jerry Rice, open right side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. That's going to be caught by Moss. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Some guys just simply have it, and Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions. He'll take a shot for the end zone, and it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Let's go!
Jerry Rice. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys have now moved out in front.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Brady will look to throw for it. Flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone. So that pushes the lead up to 4. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players. But most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
Yeah, and if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. 65. 65. 65.
To throw, it's Brady. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. A little juke. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there for the Niners. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. First and goal, Bush. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and goal. Brady eluding the pressure. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Early and often, baby. Early and often.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So Dak and the Cowboys down by 12, 2:14 to play. The 2-minute warning, that's going to be their only chance to stop the clock, so they'll need to move quickly here on first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll find his man, Simi Fehoko. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. To throw, Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Here's Prescott. And this one complete. It's Fehoko. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll start on the ground with Bush. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Bush on 3rd down. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. It's a tie ball game, 14 points apiece. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. 1st and 10. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 60 yards on the ground for him so far. Good push up front. And that running between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. His throw incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got it.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he spins past him and into space. And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
It's pretty easy to overlook the pullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And fights through one man. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Jerry Rice, 39 yards. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Now Brady. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. So now Bridgewater and the Broncos down by 8. 1:52 to play. Bridgewater toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Bridgewater. He's got Gordon. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Bridgewater to throw. Finding Sutton. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Bridgewater. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Snatched by the safety end Reed. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat. Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And just like that, another...
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 4. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Now Brady. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught at the 25. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play here for Buffalo. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Franco Harris taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Coming up on 2nd and 7. And again, it's Chubb. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route.
Again, zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And this one is incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Mayfield to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Felton. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And Parkey's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance of the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Tom Brady in the offense. Down by 1. Under a minute 20 to go. Now their lead is evaporated, but they still have a shot on 1st down. Back to throw, Brady. He's going to let it fly. It got his man, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. To throw is Brady. He's going to let it go again. And this is taken in at the 5. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. Brady to throw. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll have a quick 1st down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. One last shot from Mayfield here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 4. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line as we get set here on 1st down. Able to fight through 1 tackle. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now they'll throw with Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Rob Gronkowski, 62 yards. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Brady's going to look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the 2nd half. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Brady. Open man. It's Jalen Darden. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now, first down run there for Fournette, but it won't accomplish much as he'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. To throw is Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back now in Tampa. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Brady's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On first down, Brady. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Looking for Brown, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown there to make the grab. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Important extra point up and through. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. Tom Brady in the offense. Down by a field goal. A minute 51 on the clock. They set up the screen to Bo. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll try the right side here with Bo. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. One final try now for Brady. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get. And now the Falcons on a 1st and 10 getting ready to go on offense. On play action, it's Brady. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes
and this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Andre Rison there to make the grab. And the Falcons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Brady will look to throw for it. Complete at the 1. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2. Now Brady. And that'll be caught by Darden. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Brady. This one swung out to Vaughn. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is up to 5. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Check, 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 check. Good work, boys. Let's go, let's go.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches, you say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Now Brady. He'll buy some time right. Fighting to stay upright. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He'll wind up losing 10 there. A full 10 yards, so that one hurts. And it brings up 3rd and goal. A good run that time. They couldn't close him down, and now 9 yards makes for a very different situation on 4th and goal. Trying to punch it across with Bush. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They begin with a run by Fournette. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd down, back to Fournette. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can and select replay challenge and give it another go. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Here's Brady. Flush to his right. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Franco Harris.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you.
They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. It's brought in by Harris. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. To throw is Brady. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now a quick throw to Moss. First down now, but that clock rolling. This is Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Brady to throw. Flushed out right. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the...
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Bo. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 99 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and we'll still get the 1st down. They love being physical.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down and 4. Brady, throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21. Back now in Tampa. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Harris. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Franco Harris. A 21-yard touchdown run. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge. And now the Falcons on a 1st and 10 getting ready to go on offense. Now Brady. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So the first catch for Jerry Rice, always fun to talk about. His career stats, Charles, they're so good. He leads in so many categories that we can't even get to them all.
Yeah, what do they say? He combines ridiculous statistical supremacy with crazy longevity. How about this? Most receptions, yards, touchdowns, just to name a few of the accolades along the way.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 99 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back now in Tampa. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. On first down, it's Jackson. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. He will push his way down to about the 14. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Back to throw, Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moss. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was success.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So here's Brady and the Bucs. Down by 2. A little under 40 seconds to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Clock running. The Bucs try to go quickly and get set. Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're all tied up at 14. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To the air again, Stafford. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing is Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will be taken at the 13. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there for the Patriots. On play action, now Brady. Going to throw deep for the end zone. That is caught by Moss for a Patriots touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Patriots on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. Over the middle, complete. That's Woods. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
Stafford looks to throw again. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Stafford. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Teddy Bruschi. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Now Stafford. And incomplete on the deep ball.
So another big shot dodged there defensively. Now they're just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. They'll run. Here's Harris. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, they should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. Second and 11. Brady going to look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Moss. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. It's a tie game, 10-10. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. First and 10. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Now Ryan. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. On second and 12, Ryan. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Ryan. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Buccaneers will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
On second down now. It's Jackson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a third and long at the outset of this drive. Throwing is Brady on third down. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And shedding the tackle and now some room. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action. Now it's Brady. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
A little bit of an unconventional call there.
Yeah, but it worked, and how great was that? That's got to give them a lift in this situation.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now Brady, flushed out right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
We can't have that.
So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties. And they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
So Ryan and the Falcons down 13-10, a little over 30 seconds remaining. Here's Ryan. And that'll be caught, hauled in by Christian Blake. And he'll get him a 1st down up past the 40 as the clock ticks on. Now Ryan. That's caught by Pitts. 7 yards, the pickup there. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up.
and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead 7 points. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Oh, he's got the full package. He can spin, he can juke, he can make you miss, he can drop his shoulder on you. Some of that elusiveness we saw at Penn State has definitely translated to the NFL game. Saquon Barkley hit the proper
blitz coming, and down he goes. It's the Hall of Famer Ray Lewis powering in for the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Jones, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is. And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown Bears. Franco Harris, 43 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Bearsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the run, this is Jackson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still 2nd down.
Harris. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. On play action, it's Brady. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Brady going to throw here. Touchdown! It's complete. Jerry Rice, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Brady will look to throw for it. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing, Jones. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. It's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll roll him out right. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're all tied on the scoreboard at 7 apiece. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing, timing, timing. You got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there. Threw it behind him. In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Prescott. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. Oh, look at the juke. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. First possession of the 2nd half now for Washington. Yeah, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5.
Still first down.
Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
That's not good enough, man.
So that'll back them up 5.
We played to win. Let's go.
Still first down.
Clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Hey, we don't need no more penalties right here.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Still first down.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that one will be accepted.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
I don't know what the heck he was.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Still first down.
problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Back near his goal line. Here's Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. Gronkowski's going to go. Touchdown, Washington. Gronkowski, 97 yards.
And Washington has taken the lead.
When you think about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, I'm just sitting back in my chair. Let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Time to get another look at this Cowboys offense.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which